A pleasant good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. This speech was delivered by the late Diana, Princess of Wales, at a conference in Edinburgh on the 8th of September, 1993. I am Janelle Bridgeman, and it is with great honor and privilege on this auspicious occasion that I present to you women and children with AIDS. Some sections of the media would have us believe that the dark shadow of AIDS is fading away. The predicted explosion has failed to happen and retreated back to those who've so often been condemned or ignored. Yet, common sense and the testimonies of healthcare workers worldwide tell us a very different story. The truth is that most people infected with HIV are heterosexuals, and the disease is spreading throughout the world at a staggering rate. By the year 2000, only 7 years from now, even the most conservative estimates predict that more than 30 million people worldwide will be infected with HIV, equivalent to more than half the population of the United Kingdom. A mother with HIV does not give up the responsibility of caring for her children very easily. Often, she is the sole parent, the wage earner, the provider of food, the nurse to other sick members of the family, including her own children. Relentless demands continue to be placed on her at a time when her health and strength are falling away. As well as the physical drain on her energy, a mother with HIV carries the grief and guilt that she probably won't see her children through to independence. If she has passed on HIV to one of her children, she will have to witness their illness while trying to make something of their short life, worrying as to what will happen to them if she dies first. Trying to plan for her surviving children's futures won't be an easy task. At what stage should she give up her role as a parent? Who can she rely on to take care of them? Where can she find the right kind of support to decide what is best for them? How can she be sure that her family history and traditions won't be lost? Yet, the biggest fear of mothers I've seen with HIV is not the disease. They've learned to live with their disease, as for much of the time they are feeling well. What terrifies them most are other people. For despite information of AIDS now available nearly 10 years, women still face harassment, job loss, isolation, even physical aggression if their family secret gets out. How then is it possible for them to decide the moment to explain to their children what is really happening in their lives? Do they tell their neighbors? Do they tell their children's school? Is there anyone they can truly trust? Or is it safer and wiser to struggle on alone? Yet, these mothers do not ask for sympathy. Their need is for understanding, to live a full and active life, to be given the support and love to care for their children for as long as they can, without the added burden of our ignorance and fear. And what of the children who live with HIV every day? Not because they're necessarily ill, but because their family life includes a mother, father, brother, or sister with HIV. How will we help them come to terms with the loss of someone they love? How will we help them grieve? How will we help them feel secure about their futures? These children need to feel the same things as other children. To play, to laugh, to cry, to enjoy the ordinary experiences of childhood, to feel loved and nurtured and included in the world in which they live, without the stigma that AIDS continues to attract. I feel certain that we as a nation need to develop a deeper understanding of what AIDS really is, to possibly be just a little more aware and a little less embarrassed of how this disease is transmitted. To those mothers and children already living under the dark shadow of AIDS, we need to help them back into the light, to reassure them, to respect and support their needs. And maybe, perhaps we will all learn from them to how to live our own life more fully. I thank you.